Okay, I'm making this recording to try and set a few items or records straight in going to the federal district court or even going to any court out here. Okay? I was so mad last night, I got another response from the U.S. Attorney's Office, and I was fit to be tied. I'd submitted documents into them with showing the actual pages right out of the statutes at large and several other items, trying to make clarification of what I'd previously submitted into the court. But what they came back with was totally oblivious to what was trying to be accomplished. Anybody could have read that statute and come up with maybe a slightly different understanding, but not the understanding that they were trying to perpetrate back into the court. I could accept a little misunderstanding, but to be completely 180 degrees out of phase with the thing, I said, wait a minute. And then they came in and they were trying to pray that the court doesn't recognize my lawful rights. I said, wait a minute, it's no skin off their butt in this deal. What is going on? And I finally came to the conclusion, and I know I've had this point out here before, that we cannot deal with the dead. And those U.S. attorneys, those high and mighty U.S. attorneys, are bar members. And even that judge is a bar member. You can't talk to him because he has a bar card. He is barred from dealing with the living. They are operating in the world of the dead. A contempt of court charge is when you continually argue a matter with a dead entity. Well, I don't know whether that's called necrophilia or whatever, but basically that's a charge of playing around with a dead body. So that's a contempt of court. Like I said, most of these courts are acting as cemeteries. So what do we need to do to bring about the settlement for an item that is involved with the living? We need to get rid of the prosecutor, the bar attorney, out of the court. Get rid of them. Get them off the playing field. Then you step in as the plaintiff, the body, and as the U.S. prosecutor, and that is the us or the we prosecutor in the American law system, as the state. So you are in the body and the state of the living as the plaintiff and the U.S. prosecutor. You have your dead or your fictional person sitting over there as the defendant. And he can't do anything. He's just going to sit there. And then you have the judge, and he has a bar card, unless he takes his robe off and talks to you in the private. And then that court will take a completely different stance. But now you have a tribunal. You have the judge who has to remain mute because he cannot talk to the living. And then you have the living body and you have the living state. You're the only players, real players, left on the field of play. And out of a tribunal, it takes two to issue a ruling. So you have all the bar, dead, lies, and everything removed from your court case. You object, and you order their removal. And then you take control as an American court of law, to where the dead cannot be present. Especially attorneys. Like I stated before, the borders of North Carolina had it posted that if any attorney ever came across the border, they were to be hung. Because an attorney only deals with the dead. A lawyer or a man of law can deal with the living, but an attorney can only deal with dead. So get rid of the prosecutor out of your case. I have put a template up that I submitted into the court today, and also when we do this, we issue, as the prosecutor and as the plaintiff, our tribunal ruling to the court, and we process it through the clerk of the court, because the clerk of the court is the medium, the spiritual person to go between the living and the dead, the medium. And then you write up an order for the court to sign, or for the judge to sign, but you have to give it to the medium so that she can deliver it to the court, or he can deliver it to the judge, signing it, and then basically the judge will issue it back to the clerk of the court as an order to be carried out. And I put up mine example up there of what I submitted today also. But stop playing with these attorneys. They're dead. You're only going to get in trouble playing with the dead. And reassignment is the way to go. Go back and listen to the documents or the audios that I put up there about reassignment. Look at the wording that I put up there about reassignments. Read what I have in this document, in these two documents that I'm posting up here today. Okay? The one is the objection and conversion to tribunal court template. And then the other is the order of the court template. We don't order the court. We give the order over to the clerk of the court to have the judge sign it. The judge is the Lord over the dead. So we have to go to the Lord of the dead. I think that some of this stuff has been in some of these movies. When you start looking at what's going on here, I know it's in the Bible. I'm just sorry, and I want to apologize that I did not see this sooner. It took them 3 times to take their damn 2x4 and hit me between the eyes before I finally had enough. I said enough is enough. I ceased all communications with the bar, attorneys, and everything as of 3:45 yesterday, okay, on the 15th of June. I will no longer deal with them. No matter who they are. Okay, so hopefully this little quick audio here will straighten a couple things out, and then when you read the documents, that will put the final nail in the coffin to keep these guys in the ground. Have a good day.